What's up guys, I'm the Ultimate Fighting Consultant and today we got our quick picks for UFC Seattle. Quick recap on last week, we had another profitable week. We ended up with a little over a unit in net profit, so if you were betting $100 a unit, you'd be up about $102. We didn't have an underdog of the week, but our safety bet Walter Walker, Yusuf Zalal cashed, and we are now up 11.18 units since we started this channel. So if you'd like access to all my official bets, hit that link down below, use code VIP for 50% off the monthly price. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get right to the picks. Opening up the card, we got Modestas Bukauskas taking on Rafael Cerqueira, and I'm taking Modestas here. Cerqueira's coming off a bad knockout loss to Aslan, and honestly, he didn't look good at all. His defense was shaky, and he didn't handle the pressure well. Bukauskas is the more experienced guy here. He's the better striker, and he's fought way tougher competition. Unless Cerqueira lands something big early, I see Modestas picking him apart. Give me Modestas as the pick. Next up, we got Mansur Abdul-Malik taking on Nick Klein. We actually took Klein in his last Contender Series fight, where he got a pretty slick submission win. Now he's making his UFC debut here, but I gotta go with Mansur. He's the more physical guy, he's gonna land the bigger shots, and he's gonna make this a brawl. As long as he stays safe from Klein's submissions, I think he gets it done. Give me Mansur Abdul-Malik as the pick. Next up, we got Ricky Simón taking on Javid Basharat, and Ricky Simón is a pretty good wrestler, but he is on a 3-fight losing streak, and I think it's gonna be 4 here, because Javid Basharat's the way better striker, and he has good enough grappling to hold his own in grappling exchanges. I think Basharat keeps this fight on the feet, pumps out the jab, dances around the octagon, and gets the win. Give me Basharat as the pick. Next up, we got Nursulton Ruziboev moving back up to middleweight, taking on McConico. I think this is a great spot for Ruziboev to bounce back with a knockout win. He's going to be taller, faster, and the better striker in this matchup. McConico has decent grappling, but I don't see him taking Ruziboev down and holding him there the whole fight like Buckley did. So give me Ruziboev to keep this fight on the feet and pick McConico apart. Next up, we got Fili taking on Melquizael Costa, and even though Costa has some dangerous submissions, I'm rolling with Fili here. He's way more experienced, especially against high-level competition. He's gonna be the better striker. He has solid wrestling, and he has good cardio. As long as he survives that early push from Costa, I think he takes over and cruises to a win. Give me Fili as the pick. And for our featured prelim, we got Cutelaba taking on Ibo Aslan. And this fight should be an absolute banger, but I think Aslan finds the knockout here, because Cutelaba likes to get in firefights and he tends to throw, overextend, and leave openings to get countered. The only thing that worries me is we haven't seen Aslan's grappling get tested. So if Cutelaba does find a way to win, that will most likely be the way. But I'm gonna have to ride with the hot hand here, the guy on a 6-fight knockout win streak. Give me Ibo Aslan as the pick. Opening up the main card, we got Alonzo Menifield taking on Julius Walker. Menifield is the way more explosive and dangerous fighter here, and I think he gets it done early. Walker's making his UFC debut, and while he's a big dude, he hasn't faced anyone with the kind of power Menifield brings. As long as Menifield doesn't gas himself out swinging wild, I think he finds the knockout. Give me Menifield as the pick. Next up, we got Silva taking on Melsik Baghdasaryan. And guys, Silva is good no doubt, but he shouldn't be a 7-1 favorite over a guy like Melsik. Melsik is the best striker that Silva's ever faced, and on the flip side, Silva is the hardest hitter Melsik has faced. I think Melsik has a serious chance at causing an upset here. He has nasty kicks, clean striking, he's gonna be the quicker and more technical fighter. As long as he could avoid the power shots of Silva, I think he gets it done. Give me Melsik as the pick. Next up, we got Matsumoto taking on Rob Font, and I think this is a tough fight for Font. Matsumoto is younger, faster, and brings a ton of pressure. Font's boxing is solid, but if Matsumoto mixes in the takedowns effectively, it's gonna keep Font from finding his rhythm. I like Matsumoto to mix it up and get the win. And for our co-main event, we got Brendan Allen taking on Anthony Hernandez, and the way Allen gassed out in his last fight makes it really hard to trust him here, especially against a guy like Hernandez, who just does not stop. He pressures you non-stop, strikes, clinches, takedowns, he's always working. And I think that relentless pace is going to give Allen serious problems. Give me Anthony Hernandez to make this fight gritty, ugly, maybe even boring, but get his hand raised. Hernandez is the pick. And for our main event, we got Cejudo taking on YaDong. And guys, who the fuck has YaDong beat to be almost 3-1 favorite over Cejudo? Triple C, Olympic gold medalist. Henry is the better wrestler here, no question. Yeah, you could say he slowed down against Merab, but let's be real, who doesn't slow down against Merab? I think Cejudo can mix in the takedowns, control the fight, and show that experience matters. YaDong's never faced a grappler like Henry, so give me Henry Cejudo as the pick here. And that wraps up our video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, take a look at Winner's Circle, drop your picks down below. I'm the Ultimate Fighting Consultant, and I'll see you in the next one.